Hi guys, and welcome back to July's Plan With Me. I have had to completely change my plans this month, make a completely different spread to what I planned to do this month, because as will become apparent in this video already, I had a bit of an unfortunate accident and I have my thumb in a splint for the next few weeks. It could be worse. Nothing's broken, but yes, I have one functioning hand and one half-functioning hand. So we've had to tone it down this month. It could be worse. So I'm going to keep what I had planned a secret, because I will either do it next month or in September, depending on how well my hand is, because I can't use my left hand properly, so it has meant a lot of things are tricky using a ruler, holding things. I just can't do it. So it's been a nice simple spread. I've got the watercolours out, and I've gone with some circles, because circles. I've also put poppies on the front page. I was originally going to do daisies because I really enjoyed doodling daisies. However, I did daisies a few months ago, so I decided I wasn't going to do them again. Because doing things is a lot of effort, those poppies only appear on the front page anyway. Because, yes, holding onto the book to draw is just not happening at the moment. But I have continued these kind of circles and overlapping circles throughout my setup. I'm not really sure what they symbolise, if they symbolise anything. I just kind of thought it would be cool. If I was going to do this properly again at another point, I think I'd like to include the poppies on every page as well. And you saw that I got bored and got my other watercolours out. Originally I decided I was just going to use my kind of reds, yellows, orangey, pinky colours for these kind of circles. And then I got onto this page and I decided I was bored of those colours already. And I went and got my other palette out, which has my greens and my blues in, so I could use those. Yeah. I think this video makes it look a lot less awkward doing some of these things than it actually was. Every time I put my hand down, I have to be mindful of where it is, because I can't put pressure on it. And you know what? The amount of things I've discovered that you need a thumb for is ridiculous, especially when you realise I am actually left-handed. It's very awkward, and holding a ruler, which is your fingers without being able to use your thumb pressure, any kind of pressure, is really awkward. I also made things awkward for myself, as you can see by the kind of weird way I'm lining all this. I didn't pause recording between doing the paint circles and then lining everything with my fine liner. So I'm having to paint things and then start lining things where the paint's already dry. And then you'll see me checking the pre-painted circles to see if they're dry enough yet to draw on. Which is why when I start lining things, I'm doing the bits with no paint on at all first, to kind of give that paint a little bit longer to dry. Some of the colours, depending on how much water I had to add to make them opaque enough to be able to write over later, they dried quicker or slower depending on how much water there was. But it did mean I've done things in a slightly odd way. And I also noticed, just before I did my flip through, I forgot to write all my days of the week. I actually did those before I recorded the flip through, so they're not on video being done, because my mind went completely blank when trying to do that. It was too busy trying to work out what colours to paint on the overlapping circles to end up with that kind of meeting bit in the middle, where you got a kind of an overlap of a slightly different colour. Didn't work as well as I'd hoped, but I think that's partially because of being conscious about how much water I could add to this paper without making it go funny, as it's obviously a journal on not watercolour paper, so not really designed for this, but I felt like it. Anyway, I'm going to leave you for the final flip through. Enjoy!